Yes, guys, welcome to another show. Press like, share, and subscribe, guys. Man, guys, listen. UFC Fight Night. Rountree versus Jamar Hill. People, people, people. Even though Rountree didn't get a knockout because I predicted he would knock out Jamar Hill in the second round, but I did predict that Rountree will win. I believe Rountree is more grounded. He was more active. Those leg kicks, man, he compromised Jamar Hill. Listen, I told you guys, Jamar Hill, to me, it's like Curtis Blade. Damage goods, guys. Good guy, but Jamar Hill, people, there is something off with this guy. Jamar Hill, to me, in his corner, he looked like he's there, but he's not there. This is what, he third in a row. I think it's time for Jamar Hill to inquire about maybe a different camp. Because his punches are wild, leave himself open. Rountree damage, man. Those leg kick was hard and heavy, and Jamar Hill couldn't take it, guys. Jamar Hill, people, listen. I know I know MMA fighters. You know what I mean. Some fighters have a body, but not considered like the best body, condition or in good shape. But people, Jamar Hill, as a fighter, I know some people, genetics like that, but as a fighter, guys, training for years, and your body's like that, something is not right. There is something about discipline, because his body, he looked very sluggish, tired, like he's playing catch up. He's not explosive. He's just too calm and lax in the octagon. Jamar Hill's very lax. I don't know, man. There's a strong possibility he might get cut, guys. Jamar Hill might get cut from the UFC. But hear this now, guys. Breaking news in the UFC. You know what I mean? We will get back, if we have time, we'll get back to Jamar Hill. But check this out. John Jones, guys. John Jones retire. John Jones officially retired from the UFC, according to Dana White last night. We had a lot of people went on record, man. We have Ariel Awani. We have what's his other guy? Oh God, oh man. He went live last night too. MMA. Man, I can't get his name tip of my tongue, but he had some very some very disappointing words toward John Jones' retirement. A lot of people saying did anything for John's career? Listen. John Jones went on a record months ago after the Stephen Miocic fight. There's a strong possibility he might retire, and a lot of people overlooked that and forgot that John Jones did say these things, that he's thinking about retirement because he wanted to explore being an actor. He also had some parts in Hollywood, and he said he wanted to be an actor. And listen. I don't see anything wrong with John Jones retiring at 37 years old, the greatest ever did it. Listen, I don't think, a lot of people's coming down on John, say, oh, he's scared of Tom, he's ducking Tom. No, people don't understand realistically. I'm fighting for almost 16, almost 20 years, since my early 20s. And he's in his late 30s. He's about to be 30 years old, guys. When you think an MMA fighter said, you know what, I can't do this no more. I've been doing this for years, man. Years. My body, I just can't do it no more. And what's wrong without going out on top how you want to go out? I don't think John Jones is afraid of Tom Aspinall. I don't think John Jones just wants Tom Aspinall to go find his own legacy. Like John Jones said, he was on a podcast the other day. I think it was Friday or whatever, Saturday, yesterday, whatever it is. We all saw that clipping online, and John Jones is saying that he wished Tom Aspinall all the best, and to find his own legacy. And but guys, let's be real. The heavyweight is like crap. The heavyweight, Francis need to come back. And the sad thing about Dana, they asked Dana White, but he don't like that guy Francis. I wonder why Dana White don't like Francis, because Francis stand up to him and Francis didn't take his shit. Plain and simple. Francis stood up to Dana White, and Dana White know that Francis is not a pushover. He cannot be manipulated. He cannot be controlled. And one thing I noticed with Dana in the UFC, he controlled his fighters, what to say. And Francis said no. Right now, I believe, this is my prediction. I believe Dana White will leave the UFC, and I believe Francis will come back. I believe, they want Francis to come back, because right now in the heavyweight in the UFC, people, is horrible, horrible. The only person that Aspinall haven't fought is we call it Cyril Gong and Derek Lewis, Black Beast. Listen, I'm going to go on the record. Tom Aspinall now is considered the undisputed heavyweight champion, UFC heavyweight champion, and I'm assuming his next fight will be with Cyril Gong. And there is some fight there for Tom Aspinall. Let's see if Tom Aspinall pass Cyril Gong, because remember John Jones beat Cyril Gong for the heavyweight championship. So we will see if Cyril Gong will, because Tom Aspinall called him out before, and he's saying Cyril Gong was ducking him. Listen, right now we will see if Cyril Gong will go against Tom Aspinall. Guys, that's a couple fights. Derek Lewis said he's feel good. Derek Lewis said he's ready to make a run. He's back. And listen, take nothing away from Tom Aspinall, man. I think he's a great guy, great, but listen, he's gonna have to prove himself. I don't care about knockouts. I really don't care about first round, 2-second, 20-second knockout. That's not impressive. That don't impress me. What impressed me is you go in the ring to battle someone back and forth in the octagon and see who is the best. Back and forth. Knocking out people, it does not improve your stamina. I believe Tom Aspinall's stamina sucks. I believe once he passed the second round, he's gonna gas out, guys. Right now, I believe Tom Aspinall gonna go to a lot of different changes in heavyweight. Different challenges gonna want to call him out, and we're gonna see if Tom Aspinall is worthy to be a champion. Listen, you haven't fought almost a couple months, like a year. Listen, you could say John Jones fought, you could say UFC fought, but what it is, you have to be held accountable. You could have called out another fight, but UFC didn't give you a fight. You running behind John, and we all know in back of John's mind, John want to retire. And what is a good way to retire on your own term with no injuries? Your mind is intact, your body's intact, and he want to pursue other option. John made a lot of money. John is a multi over millionaire. John make a lot of money in the octagon. He have investment. I don't think John, gonna be hurting for money, but I believe Tom Aspinall, you cannot live off John's legacy. You're gonna have to find your own legacy. You could say John duck you, or you could say, I retired John, before I fight John, I'm not even fighting him. It sound good, it look good. All of these things Tom Aspinall doing or coming on, blah blah blah. It sound good, clickbait, people watch it, da 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 da. But at the end of the day, Tom Aspinall gonna have to prove himself that he is capable of being a heavyweight champion. I don't care about no what you call it, interim belt or whatever you want to call it. Right now we have the heavyweight. A lot of people are gonna say, listen, the belt was given to who did you beat? Who did you beat? So right now, Tom Aspinall will have to prove himself that he's worthy for the belt, because if he lose against Cyril Gong, that mean he wasn't at John level. Because remember, John beat Cyril Gong. So I believe Dana White they're gonna give Cyril Gong to Aspinall and some other fights, and we're gonna see how Tom Aspinall handle this, guys. This is a new territory for Tom Aspinall. Create your own legacy. Start calling out people. I don't care if you beat them before. Wipe out, go, you the champion. Wipe out the heavyweight. Wipe out the heavyweight. Wipe it out, guys. Start from scratch. Now you are the undisputed heavyweight champion. Start calling out people and start eliminate people. If you say you the best, and we will see how this will last. If this man will continue this dominant, knocking up. I don't think so, guys. I just think Tom Aspinall, is a lot of hype. It's a lot of hype. A lot of hype. Francis proved himself to me because Francis was still on that. Francis was on that train where he's just getting knockout. Then Steve Miocic took him to school. Boom, boom, boom. Francis went out and got the tool that he need. Now, I understand Tom Aspinall could wrestle, but listen, I haven't seen Tom Aspinall wrestle. He's using his hand, but I want to see him have a fight, go at least 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and see what he got in the tank. That's all it is. He could put all of that to rest. Tom Aspinall right now could put all of that to rest if he come out and be a dominant champion, beat everyone in the heavyweight, and let the UFC scratch their head and figure out what they're going to do. Right now, the UFC are scratching their head because right now, Dana White winning record that he don't like Francis, but he need Francis. You need Francis because right now, the UFC heavyweight is dead. Dead, guys. Dead. I don't know what Hunter and Dana are going to do, but Tom Aspinall go against Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira going up to move heavyweight. I think, you know what I feel, guys. I'm going off the record. I believe John Jones will leave. I believe John Jones will leave open because I believe if Tom Aspinall don't pass Cyril Gong or lose the title in Cup, I believe John will return. And we're gonna take a look at Tom Aspinall, how he handled himself in heavyweight, guys, because this will answer a lot of questions if he is the man to carry the torch. He look good, sound good, but we know, guys, we know not everything look good is good. It look good temporary now, but the long term, that's what I want to see. I want to see Tom Aspinall in a long-term match. Brawl it out. 4 rounds, 5 rounds. Not this quick knockout. That don't mean nothing to me. I need for you to use your skill. I know you could knock people out, but I need for you to use your skill in the ring and prove that you are the best heavyweight right now. Because right now, John is considered still the best MMA in the UFC, guys. I don't care what anyone said. What he did in the heavyweight, light heavyweight, didn't turn no fight. Challenge all comers from you guys. You've seen his resume. John is not afraid of no one. I just believe John, at this point in his career, he's not old, he's not young for MMA. He just want to come out on his earned term, guys, on his earned term. And I believe there's a strong possibility John might return. Yes, there's a strong possibility John might return to UFC. I believe depends how Tom Aspinall do. I believe there's a lot on Tom Aspinall right now. Got to prove. He got to prove himself. And right now, here it is. He's going to have to prove himself because you didn't beat Francis. You can't say you're the best, but we will see in the next couple of weeks. But I believe Dana White will have to swallow his pride on this one and sign Francis back to UFC because right now the UFC is hurting. It's bad. They need heavyweight contender in heavyweight. Thank you for joining. Make sure you press like, share, and subscribe, guys. And another before we leave, guys. Rountree look good. Jamal Hill, people, he look bad, embarrassing. I don't care what anyone say. Jamal Hill, I believe he's out of shape. I believe he's not taking MMA seriously. I just think it's just a big joke right now, Jamal Hill. He's not proving nothing to me, guys. He's proving to me that most likely will get cut. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you press like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. All right.